Hello people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Tracy here. So if you've clicked on this video, you're curious to know about the village life here. So I come from a small village in Kilifi, Kenya, Africa, and I want to share with you guys today how village life is like. So right now I'm brushing my teeth. Let me finish up brushing my teeth and then I'll show you around. I'll show you what we usually do, what we usually eat, how we cook, and such stuff. If you have any questions, don't forget to write them down on the comment section and I'll definitely answer all of them. So yeah, don't forget to also subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. I mean, there are a lot of people like you who are who are also curious to know more about the village. So let me make an introduction of my village as I give you a tour around the property. So if it's your first time watching from my channel, I come from a small village in Kilifi, Kenya, Africa, and this village is approximately like 15 minutes to the nearest town. So we have several towns actually before the big city, which is Kilifi. The closest big city around here is Kilifi. So we have like 3 other small towns. We have one called Kakanjuni, which there's a road down there. It goes straight this way. So once you go straight that way, you reach the town, the small town, which is called Kakanjuni. But if you decide to go on this other side, I will show you properly the road that takes you down to that town there. There's a small town center which is called Tezo. So if you've ever traveled from Mombasa, Kenya, or if you've never traveled to Kenya before, but if you Google Mombasa Malindi Road, there's a small town at the middle which is called Tezo. So that is the nearest town to my village. So like I mentioned before, here people are mostly farmers because farming is what people have known to do for a while now. And also occasionally some homes rear animals, like for instance you see a cow over there and another cow over there. So people here own large pieces of land. So it is almost like usual to see people having hundreds of tens of acres of lands here because there's not large populations of people here. So once your home is here, it's the nearest neighbor to your home is going to be probably like a few miles down, because people here have large pieces of land. So they use those pieces of lands mostly for farming or agriculture. When it comes to public transportation, because that is also another thing that that is also another thing that people usually want to know. Someone is not just going to visit the village if they don't know anything about the public transport there. So you can travel by either motor vehicles or matatus and cars, but matatus don't usually pass through this route from Tezo to Kakanjuni. There's a Maram road right at the center of that, so matatus don't usually go through this route. But to travel to the nearest town around here, you can just get yourself a motorbike. If you're from Kenya, you know that we call those nduvi or boda. So you can get a boda to take you to the nearest town. It's not expensive, just around 100 shillings, which is like what, $1 US. Yeah, so it's not that expensive. It's not expensive at all to travel around here, and there is public transport. I know that occasionally people ask, so if the nearest town is like 15 minutes away or 20 minutes away from where you're staying, where do you buy your necessities? For example, all of a sudden your salt is over, you no longer have sugar, where do you get such kind of groceries? So there are shops around the village, so you don't have to travel like 15 minutes to the nearest town just to buy grocery or to do your grocery shopping. There are shops around the village where you can do your purchases for small stuff like sugar, salt, food, oil, or anything that you need. So for example, the closest one around my town right now is that building right up there. If I don't know if you can see it, the small one with a door at the middle. So there are like 4 business shops around there. So you pick one and choose whatever you want to purchase. Go make your purchases there, and then yeah, that's it. But if you want to like do a lot of shopping, buy a lot of stuff, and you want to get variety of things, now you can go to the next or the nearest town, which is either Tezo or Kakanjuni. And once you go there, they're usually sometimes they're usually market days. So when you go there on market days, like Monday, on Tezo there's a market on Monday, so you go there, you find things cheaper. So there are clothes, there's food, everything that you might want. So a lot of fresh produce from the farm to the market directly, you get it right there. And if you want to do some shopping on second-hand clothes or new clothes, new shoes, used clothes, used shoes, whatever you want to do, you can get there. You can get it there.
So right now I'm going to collect some eggs. The chickens inside are usually very loud. So yeah, if you've never seen a chicken before, that's what they look like. First of all, I have to rinse my legs in the medicated water, and then I'm going in with my bucket so I can collect the eggs now. So here we go. Shed areas which were built to help them lay their eggs. So we've collected from this tree and this tree. Now we're going to collect to some others at the front. And then we'll see how many eggs in total we've gotten today. So here goes nothing. Eggs, the chickens might actually pick on you, like they pick on your fingers, they pick on your clothes or anything, but it's not usually very painful. They just touch you. If you're afraid of chickens, then you might find that but it's not usually. She was like, oh, what is that? Why are you bringing it to my face? And then she picked on it. of the eggs, so we're going outside, going to arrange them in the trays. And then there's already an order that came in, so I have to put these eggs in a tray, and then the person who ordered the eggs will come and pick them later on. So come with me. So that is all the eggs that we've picked today.